Hello everyone, Devil Blight back, and oh god, I gotta tell you that Ironwood video I recorded, that was a doozy to record, and I even fucked up on the script. So the way I fixed it is I highlighted when I needed to switch scenes, and there were, I think I had upwards to like 222 images, and there were some that I was missing from, I believe it was volume 7, or was it volume 4? It was either volume 4 or volume 7, but, or no, volume 3, when Pyrrha and him were talking about, becoming the Fall Maiden and whatnot. But yeah, it was a video I wanted to do for the longest time. Well, I mean, a year and some change now, because Volume 7 really got me into Ironwood as a character. And I know what I said in my reaction to the previous episode. I've kind of changed tunes on it. I'm gonna wait until this volume concludes before I do the criticism video. That way I have more to work with, and also I'm going to do a part 2 that covers episodes 11 through 14, provided I have enough content to work with. But I might also like reiterate stuff I talked about, and maybe deep dive into other characters similar to Ironwood. They start off good and go bad, like your Anakin Skywalker, except not as not as badly written as Anakin Skywalker. No hate on Hayden Christensen, but yeah, Anakin was nah. But yeah, last episode was really fucking good. Watts, his semblance is just fucking epic rap battles of history. Like, get Watts on there because he'll destroy anybody he comes into contact with. Like, Watts stonks going up on Watts. I loved that scene with him and Cinder, and this can hopefully be a turn on for Cinder as a character. Hopefully she'll actually succeed in life instead of being everybody's punching bag. Let's see. So the episode is called Risk, and in terms of predictions, I'm kind of drawing a blank. I mean, I think obviously we're gonna have the main gang because everybody's back together now. I'm curious to see what Crow and Robin are gonna do because they're free now. I'm also curious. I don't think we're gonna get Salem back until maybe the penultimate episode, like episode 13 is when she'll come back. And people have been speculating that the cliffhanger is gonna be Salem coming back. I think it's gonna be we're gonna see Summer Rose as the Hound, or not the Hound, but similar to it. But I'm actually curious as to if like it's because the Hound had a dog faunus in it, so I'm curious if it's dependent upon the person that's in the Grim, or how the Grim shapes it, and actually what the base Grim even looks like. Because we saw that the skeleton of that faunus guy is still there. So man, and yeah, the episode is 19 minutes 28 seconds long, so it's actually like an 18-minute episode if you subtract the intro, also the outro. So yeah, it's like 17, 18 minutes. But like in terms of length and in terms of what we're getting in these episodes, this volume has done better than even Volume 7, which it's my favorite volume of all time. I don't think Volume 8 is going to succeed it though, but Volume 8 has done a lot of good shit. It's no episode feel. There's not an episode here that has felt wasted. Let me turn this light on. Yeah, that's better. But yeah, I haven't seen any wasted time on anything. The only, downside to it, the only downside to this volume for me so far was Cinder's backstory, but it's kind of come full circle with the whole Watson Cinder scene because, he brought up, like, you've suffered, but that's not enough for you to justify getting all this shit. But yeah, after I finish this recording, my ass is out of Texas. I'm going back to Georgia, and thankfully, I will never have to come back here again. I am done with my business here. I am recording this, and I am dipping the fuck out. Yeah, the drive here was absolute horrendous shit because of the winter storms, and for those of you that were affected by it, I hope you're doing better now. Now that the temperatures have like risen a bit and the ice is gone and whatnot. So my drive back should be so much better than my drive to here. But anyways, without further ado, let us begin. We still got Grimtees.
What I've ordered. Mental's gone.
You have 1 hour to respond.
I hope you live up to the title I gave you.
Yeah. Okay, well, it looks like they got everybody into the mine, but if that bomb goes off, what happens then?
Of course he's not going to do it.
So what? He's bluffing? With the whole city?
Okay, so Elm thinks he's bluffing.
Push the kids to see reason.
Who cares?
Oh, Harry, you're such a fucking bitch.
You're here.
So Elm and Marrow seem to be on the fence. Well, Marrow's like fully
I
against
need a
it.
squad of
Elm
drones to
seems to
stand
be
by
on the
to drop
fence.
payload.
And Vine, I think, is banking on the kids
What
doing the right
for?
thing.
I believe I was clear in the broadcast. If they give me a reason, I'm going to remove Mantle from the equation. This is how we
There
save
might be a
lives.
slight delay. Yeah, it's like a
You call
second.
this saving Atlas? Doing Salem's job for her?
Marrow calling him
I
out.
believed in you. I thought we could work towards something better. But now you're throwing it all away.
If you don't shut your mouth, I'm going to do it for you.
If this is
Can we
what
get
gets
Watts in this
children
building
to
so he
cooperate,
can like tell
then
off
it's
Harriet
worth
and why she's
I
such a
don't
fuck
like
up
this
too?
either, but the top priority is.
Do you even believe what you're saying anymore? Do any of you believe in
Dude, I think Iron's
anything?
gonna fucking kill this dude.
I used to wear this rank with pride.
Well, Marrow
Now
face
I
turn
see what
confirmed.
it
I mean,
really is.
he never really was a heel, but
Caller.
or a villain, antagonist. I. Oh, dude, Winter just saved your fucking ass. Holy shit!
You want a collar? Fine.
If you see my eyes dart that way, it's because
I'll throw
I'm
this
watching
traitor in
the
brig,
you know the
where he
vague
belongs.
thing, but actually I could probably see myself getting copyright because like the image is really like I don't think I made it transparent enough, but whatever. I'm gonna upload this shit when I get back, so if I have to fight a copyright, it's whatever.
Okay, Ironwood wants Penny. Otherwise, Mantle is done for. So, how do we stop him?
Crow and
Kind of out of
Robin are still in
options at this
custody.
point.
And May said Atlas security drones
Yeah,
are
Crow,
watching the
Robin,
brig.
Watson,
So,
Cinder are kind of the
they're
wild cards in
trapped
this
too.
equation.
And Salem isn't going to stay gone for much longer.
So then, it's impossible.
Impossible.
If Miss Hero with all the answers doesn't have an answer, then we have ours.
Shut up.
Okay, then why don't you
I mean, Emerald's not wrong.
Please just give each other a chance. Emerald's
She's
not
not
Salem
wrong.
anymore.
Like you're kind of fucked either
Hospital
way.
is Peck.
That's true. Oh yeah, they're still mixed about that. I do like that we're seeing Ruby actually like weigh all her decisions in her head. Like she's actually like, I don't know what the fuck to do anymore.
Were yesterday, arguing over what to do while the kingdom waits to die.
Well, half the kingdom. Actually, yeah, both parts of it, because yeah, Salem's still up in Atlas, which is the thing. Like, what is Ironwood's end goal now? Because Salem is going to reform on Atlas, so even if you shoot up into the sky, oh Nora. Okay, yeah, I was going to say yeah, Jean could probably heal her.
Glad you're all right.
That was awkward. I mean, this whole fucking room is awkward. I would not want to be in Jean's position right now.
Won't go away.
Oh, these cards are going to be permanent.
I got hurt doing what I always do.
Aw.
Just another ditzy move from Nora.
That's not true.
How would you know?
Oof.
We were supposed to be a team, but that didn't matter to you. When
Yeah,
things
it's
went
gonna
wrong,
be
you
rough.
pushed us away. You shut people out so you don't have to feel things that are hard.
Yeah,
You're right.
I want to exit the room now.
To both of you.
Oh, this was a good scene, though.
When we lost Oscar and things got difficult, I said terrible things. I've been so angry at myself.
Yeah.
For not being as good as the Aesops, for what happened at Robin's rally, for losing the lamp. I thought if I just focused on working harder, getting stronger, that I wouldn't fail. But my biggest failing was as a teammate and as a partner.
Dude, this is some good Juniper shit. Like, this is good.
All water under the bridge.
What the fuck is that animation? Yeah, I'm with John. I'm like, yeah, I probably shouldn't be in this room right now.
Friend, I just
Ugh.
wish...
This is good.
Why didn't you say anything? So we failed as a team, but we succeed as a team too.
I was the one holding us back. Not John. Not you.
I wouldn't say you were holding them back. It's just
Well, you're wrong.
you need
All
better
I do
communication
is
skills.
Make dumb jokes and smash things with a hammer.
What? That's not true.
It kinda is, but I like her
Everything
dumb
you have into
jokes.
What you do. You support everyone around you.
I mean, I make dumb
You
jokes all the
help without
time.
worrying about how it might hurt. And that's what I love about.
Oh.
That's why I love you.
Episode's already a 10 out of 10. Already a 10 out of 10.
When my mom ran from the Grim and
Ooh,
left me
backstory.
behind,
What a shit mom.
you found me.
What's her name, Raven?
We became Ren and Nora.
What's that show
But I realized on this mission apart,
where
I don't know who
the girl
just
and her
Nora
mother, like her
is.
mother abandons her because it's like that child is
And
worthless.
if I'm ever going to find out,
Oh, what show is it? It's
then
gonna
I have to do it alone.
it's gonna bug me. What
Because
fucking
I've
show
always
is
loved
that?
you, Lyran. And that pretty head on your shoulder seems like it's doing a lot.
If you know what show I'm
better.
talking about, please leave a comment.
But I still gotta get mine sorted out before I can be the partner you need.
I think it might have been
Okay.
Food Wars. I don't know why I'm thinking Food Wars. I'm thinking Food Wars though. But which was it? I think it was no.
It's definitely
Fuck. Okay, yeah, this scene though, perfect.
Boop.
This is boop. Oh, okay, 11 out of 10. Yeah, this is. Oh, hey, Crow. That was good shit.
You get those hallway cameras on a
That's
loop?
gonna be like top 10 scenes of the volume. The whole Ren and Nora thing.
He's really gonna do it.
Not if we stop him first.
The hell is that? Oh, is that? Oh, it's her weapon. Okay, yeah, that's right. Cause she's got like a. I forgot what the fuck is it like? Yeah, it's a bow. It's like a handheld crossbow. Dramatic synth music. All right, subtitles, if you say so.
There might be a better way.
I'm telling you, there isn't.
Well, this isn't just about you. It's about everyone.
I'm going straight up to the academy, and I am ending this.
Or we fail and people get killed.
He deserves this.
I mean, at this point, yeah. Like Ironwood's just he's too fucking far gone.
Listen, I get it. You are hurting. You've been hurting for a long time.
A lot of people have been hurting,
But
especially
you're still
Cinder. Like her
pretending that
ego,
what
like.
you're trying to do here is for anyone but yourself.
But I mean, Cinder fucking deserves
Clover
it.
was a lot of things. You respected him. But I gotta tell ya,
He was kind of a
I
dumbass.
think you're the better huntsman.
Or that.
Not
Sure.
because you were the one who walked away, but because you were the one who was fighting for what was right.
I was just gonna say because Clover was kind of a dumbass
Don't go telling me that's changed.
who thought he could take on both Tyrion and Grow. Uh-oh. Don't just fucking transition scenes like that on me. Where the fuck do they run it? Oh, you.
You know,
And we're probably not gonna know
that
until next
giant hound
episode.
kicked us around like we were
Actually, how long do we
nothing.
got left? Wow, we're only
But
halfway
Blake said
done.
you
Damn, a
actually
lot's
managed
happened
to take
already.
it down. Still having to one-up your big sis, huh?
Did she
It's-
tell you what it was?
It's been a while since we've
Underneath.
seen like Ruby and Yang interact.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, 9 episodes to be
you know
exact.
what
But
that means then.
I wouldn't worry
oh,
about that.
That's what happened
they are
now.
bringing it up. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be rough on
I
Ruby,
saw
but
its eyes.
like Yang grew up with this
I
woman.
knew.
Like that was her mother.
Salem used to kill people with silver eyes, like Maria. But she's always wanted me.
Speaking of
alive.
Maria, we haven't seen her in a hot minute. Her and
Why
Pietro.
would that change unless when she
Yeah.
met Mom, she learned she could do something new.
This is rough.
We shouldn't lie to ourselves. I wasted our time getting Amity up, thinking help would come, but it didn't. And Amity fell.
I mean, Iron would indirectly fuck that up.
You were being optimistic. Look, blind optimism isn't great, but no optimism means we've already lost. We need hope.
Yeah, I was gonna say realistic optimism is
But
hope.
Mine didn't work.
I mean,
Still got a warning
when hope's
out.
broken, like it's hard to
Ruby,
get it back.
They're not called sure things. They're called risks. And in case you didn't notice, my plan for Mantle didn't work either.
I
We
like
got
this
Oscar
scene.
back and did a lot more that was never in the plan.
Yang definitely feels like big sis right now. She's trying to
Mom
like,
took a risk the day she left.
she's trying to be kind of like an adult.
I don't think it went the way she wanted it to.
Well, obviously. I mean, I shouldn't laugh at that.
But she's still my hero.
And so are you. Aw. Oh, Ruby. That expression on Ruby, that was good. The fuck?
Hurry!
John, did you drop another teapot? Oh. Oh, Penny.
No longer be delayed.
That ain't good.
Please, I must open the vault. I do not want. Ruby.
We need to get her to fucking Pietro so he can like
I must
do
open
some
the
like
vault.
altercations or some shit. Alright, good on you, Ren. Oh, it was Sean and Ren. Okay, that's okay. Quick thinking on their end.
What do we do?
Oh, it's full-blown team cooperation. Oh shit, that ain't good.
I must open the vault. Self-terminate.
Oh, Emerald coming in clutch. Fuck yeah. Good job, Em.
Penny, please. Tell me how to help you.
Kill me.
Whoa.
Kill me.
Whoa.
And I can make sure the power goes to you. Please.
Please. I cannot fight it. Yes, you can. It's just a part of you, remember? If you were only a machine, you
I'm getting friendship power vibes right now, but
She's right.
fine. It's Ruby. I'm not even gonna argue against it. Like, I've watched Fairy Tail. Like, I can make peace with friendship power nonsense. I mean, fucking even One Piece does it. And One Piece is like my favorite shonen of all time. I feel like kind of a dumbass because I forgot Glein's back in the show.
No. It's still there.
But you've got an aura, Penny. A soul.
Dude, my phone is blowing the fuck
That's who you
up.
are. Our friend.
I heard that boom, 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 boom.
Not a machine.
Warm and touching music.
think
Are the subtitles telling me how to think?
I highly doubt you're in the same place you started. I mean, yeah, you guys have been getting your asses kicked. Some of that, my fault, but like,
Is this like an awkward apology from her?
look, I'm just going to be super pissed if you all finally decide to give up the moment I switch sides.
Emerald is a Sundere confirmed.
Aww.
Fucking Yang.
Or like, whatever.
Or like, whatever. Oh my god. Like, shut up, girlfriend.
If you all wouldn't mind, I really think Ozpin would like to say something.
Yeah, they haven't spoke to Ozpin in a hot minute. I mean, it's volume fucking 6 and not anything about it. So yeah, Emerald's like full-blown face turn. So I'm like, alright, so Crow and Robin, I'm wondering if they'd ran into Winter and Marrow, and Winter like saved Marrow, but is like, yeah, we gotta fucking stop this shit. Like, this is fucked up, even for us.
Place. But, having never learned from her initial failure, she only succeeds in spreading it. I failed all of you. I should have trusted you with the truth.
Ozpin redemption arc.
The day you discovered it.
It was rough, but
I think after everything that's happened here, we understand. Trust.
Considering what Ironwood did, yeah.
Trust is a risk.
True. A lot of face turns this volume. So I guess we can confirm that Hazel is in fact dead.
It's a risk you can take on me again.
I'm gonna check the wiki, see if the wiki's like, yeah, he's dead. I mean, the wiki's an unofficial source, but if the wiki says he's dead, chances are he's fucking dead. Like, that puts it from 99.99999.
I can't just keep amping her forever.
We can't keep Ironwood waiting.
True.
Guys, she has to go to the vault.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, what can you do?
That's actually a risk we haven't considered.
She'll do it.
Alright, so I think Emerald's gonna come into play then. Oh, hey, Neo. Oh, shit, I just fucking processed that they fucking heard what's going on. Okay. Okay. Hold up. Hold up. Hold on. Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. Holy shit. Lots to unpack in that episode. So Marrow and Winter, I think Winter saved Marrow and is also planning on like saying like, hey, yeah, I'm with you on this. We got to stop this shit. Elm is clearly on the fence with it as well because she's like, oh, he's bluffing, right? Oh man, my voice went out, man. Puberty's a bitch. But I don't think Vine's in agreement with it. I think he's banking more on Ruby and company like cooperating at that point. He's like, okay, I see what Iron was doing. He's doing it to make them cooperate, and of course Harriet's fucking bitch is like, who cares? Like, Harriet, like, I don't know, man. Have a fucking stiff drink and whatever you're into, guys, gals, or whatever. Like, you know, have a night. Find that special someone and just like get the stress out of your system. But yeah, Ironwood is like dead set. Like, yeah, if they don't fucking do what I tell them, then I am going to blow that. I'm going to blow that city up. And of course, Robin and Crow are like, yeah, we're not about that life. And I do like that Robin's kind of being the moral coach to Crow. It's like, yeah, we want to stop him, but like, don't let this like hatred and anger be your means to achieve that goal because you're better than that. And I do like the dynamic. Like, this might be the first episode where I can actually say like I like Robin because beforehand I was like, oh, you're just an annoying, self-righteous like pile of crap. I didn't want to say bitch because I'm like, I don't want to be like, I don't hate her. I was annoyed with her. Like Harriet, I hate, but Harriet's I feel like Harriet's meant to be hated. Like, you're not supposed to like her right now. You know, kind of like with Ironwood, which I still think Ironwood should be painted as that moral gray character, but again, people pointed out to me that like he's making this threat because he knows like it's a mental tactic. He knows Ruby and them won't let him do that. So he has to be serious about doing it, and he's banking on them cooperating because he knows they won't let all those people die. So, and he even said like, I don't want to do this, but I'm willing to do it. And I'm not even fucking bringing his semblance into the equation. I really, really, really fucking hate that they brought up his semblance in what was it, like a podcast or some shit, and it has been mentioned in the show. I'm like, you should have not said a fucking thing. You should have said his semblance will be revealed, or he lost his semblance because half his body is robotic, and that would have added to like dehumanizing him because, you know, all the living people, be they faunus or human, have semblances, and semblances is tied to the soul is tied to a person. So if he doesn't have a semblance, he's less of a person. And like that would have been so much better. And I'm still like on my bias of like he should have taken Winter hostage. However, I do like what we got here with Winter and Marrow. I think Winter has like realized that like, yeah, Ironwood's like, this is too far for even me. Like, maybe Weiss had a point. Like, maybe she saw the writing on the wall that Ironwood's just too fucking far gone. He's going to far too extreme lengths to get what he wants. And now her and Marrow are, I think that's who Crow and Robin ran into. And I think Winter like took Meryl away, and it was like, okay, yeah, like let me get these off you. All right, so you and me, we're gonna fucking like do something about this. And then they ran into Crow and Winter, or ran into Crow and Robin, and that's why Crow and Robin are like, oh, okay, it's just these two. All right, let's see what's going on here. Um, and then what else happened? Yeah, the Ren and Nora thing, like that might be scene of the fucking scene of the episode for sure, but that's definitely in my top 10 favorite scenes of this volume. That was good character stuff. The Yang and Ruby thing was really good too. Like that was good Yang and Ruby shit. Like good job, girl. For once you weren't like, for once Yang wasn't annoying. Like the last time I actually genuinely liked Yang's character, like wholeheartedly liked Yang's character. I want to say was maybe volume 5, maybe 5. Um, volume 6, I was okay with her. I think volume 7 is where I was like, okay, I'm kind of getting a little fed up with Yang. Yeah, Blake's kind of silently been creeping her way up my list of characters I don't like. I hated her in volume 4, and I did not like her in volume 5. But 6 onwards, she's kind of gotten better on in terms of my list of favorite to least favorite characters. Ruby's bounced back and forth, but I like what they did with Ruby this episode. This is some shit that needed to happen with her character. Like, I mean, I know like a lot of the fucking character development was kind of like regressed or didn't even or platitude not platitude plateaued, not platitude. What is words? What is the English language? What is going on with my mind? But yeah, like a lot of characters like plateaued in terms of their growth. Like Ruby had growth in volume 6, where she started like acting on her own, thinking for herself, doing things on her own, acting like a leader. And volume 7 kind of took that away from her, I feel like. I mean, like characters said, or like Blake said, we'll follow your lead, but I feel like Ruby wasn't the agent calling the shots. I felt like everybody was kind of like on a level playing field for the most part, because like Yang and Blake went off on their own, did their own thing, and didn't tell Ruby and Weiss about it. So they kind of went behind both Ironwood and Ruby's back with that one. Because yeah, when like Yang confessed, Ironwood was pissed off, but Ruby and Weiss were like, "Oh, this is fucking awkward." What the fuck else happened this episode? Oh yeah, the Penny getting saved by friendship power. Like, fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna nitpick that shit. Especially since she had Emerald jump in and like help out, so it's like confirming that Emerald's like, yeah, I'm 100% anti Team Salem. She's borderline Team Ruby now, because like she was kind of dancing around saying like, I'm with you guys. I'm gonna help you finish this shit off. And I think she's gonna come to realize that Cinder is not who she thought she was. Like Cinder is not the person that she thought she was. Yeah, let me jump into the Ruby wiki real quick, like to see if Hazel is in fact dead. I'm pretty sure he's fucking dead. I just want to get it confirmed or unofficially confirmed. Yeah, because if we didn't see him this episode, I don't think we're gonna see him ever again. What does it say? Yeah, deceased. Okay, so yeah, he's dead. Rusted Potato, Senior Hazel, Big Daddy Hazel, as some people call him. Which reaction was it that I watched? They're like, Daddy Hazel. God. I was like, yeah, I remember in Volume 7 where it was like, Daddy Ironwood. Yeah, and then Ironwood turned into an asshole. Not much else to talk about, I don't think. Yeah, because like the Ren and Nora scene, top to bottom, good. I don't have much to say on that. The Crow and Robin thing I've covered. Oh yeah, Cinder, Watson, Neo, they're the wild card in the equation. Cinder being the wild card again. So next episode, I think Penny will go up there. They'll all go, and then Penny will meet with Ironwood, or Emerald will make someone pretend to be Penny, probably Ruby, if I had to guess. I don't know why it would be like anyone else other than Ruby. And yeah, because like Oscar in the last episode said, like, your symbols is going to come in handy. So I think Emerald's going to help out, like tricking Ironwood into thinking that Penny is in fact staying in front of him. And okay, I think I might have figured it out. They're going to have the real Penny actually open the vault, take the relic, and vamoose out of there. Maybe. I don't know. Why would they fucking take the relic, though? I mean, yeah, get it away from Salem, but... Or are they going to, like, flip the script on Ironwood? Like, if the relic's not an Atlas, then you don't need to lift Atlas into the air anymore. because Team RWBY has it now. So I mean, I'm not big braining this. I'm just kind of like throwing random darts at the board randomly, seeing where they stick. Like, okay, that's my theory. But yeah, I think Emerald's going to come into play here in a big way. She's going to come into play with all this shit. And as far as Ironwood getting a redemption arc, I mean, he could come back from shooting Sleet. He could come back from all the other shit that he did up until episode 10, but not looking like that's what they're shooting for here. Like, because they've made him full blown evil. I wouldn't say evil. I would say horribly misguided. Once again, I'm throwing a stupid ass semblance that doesn't exist in my headcanon. And headcanon is not me justifying or saying that it's okay. Like, headcanon is just my way of being able to accept what is going on in this show. So my headcanon is he doesn't have a fucking semblance. That metal thing, that didn't happen. Not happening. Because if you remove his semblance from the equation, you have a compelling fucking character. But you put it in, and it's like, oh, he's doing all this shit because of his semblance. And it's like, well, just give him like a fucking mental illness at this point. Like, make him a slave to his freaking PTSD. Like, he just doesn't want a repeat of what happened at Beacon. Because I could get behind that. Because, like, yeah, I wouldn't want that shit to happen again either. And, you know, you put Ironwood in a moral gray area. And, well, I mean, he still technically is, since he's banking on Ruby handing Penny over and Penny handing herself over in order to save Mantle. Like, I get the mental gymnastics behind that. It makes sense as to why he would come to that conclusion. But don't say it's his fucking semblance. Say it's his freaking thoughts. Like, this is him doing math, putting the equation together and saying, okay, they want to save Mantle, so I will use the only leverage I have over them since I have this bomb. They want to save Mantle. I have a bomb. I'm going to put bomb in Mantle if they don't do what I tell them to do. Why narrow it down? Why simplify it to like, oh, his semblance is making him do all this shit? Well, then his fucking agency as a character is removed from the equation, and he's not making decisions of his own volition, but because of like the tunnel vision or whatever. I'm like, yeah, get the fuck out of here with that shit. You make him self-righteous. Like, I can appreciate a character being self-righteous, you know, even though I got on Robin's ass over being self-righteous, but she was self-righteous in a way that I didn't like. I guess it's more how it's conveyed. Like, Ironwood being self-righteous because he's like, I don't know. I don't want to dig too deep into the weeds and like, you know, talk myself into a corner where I'm like looping around, chasing my tail and shit. But yeah, is there anything else to really talk about? Because I'm kind of rambling at this point. I'm ranting and rambling. But yeah, Penny. So Penny's mostly okay. Like, I think her aura is protecting her from the virus to an extent. Like, she's better off now that Jean amplified it. Because yeah, she didn't have much of an aura to speak with before Jean did his little, you know, magic healer voodoo shit. But yeah, I think that's about all I have to say. Great episode. Although I'm gonna kind of throw shade at Eddie. What the fuck did he say? Oh, never mind. Oh, okay, here we go. Anyway, today's episode of RWBY is probably my most anticipated. Okay, never mind. Okay, I misread it. Okay, I can see why it would be his most anticipated. Actually, let me see. Did he write this episode? Hardy har har. Hardy har har har. I'm thinking he wrote this episode, and that's why he's anticipated. Why it's his most anticipated episode. If it's a Miles Luna episode, I'm gonna say like Miles is fucking nailing it. Written by Miles Luna, Kiersey Burkhardt, and Eddie Rivas. So we got 3 people on board with this one. Okay, yeah, Miles, where the fuck was this fucking talent like before? Like, if you can, maybe you've learned, I don't know, but this volume and volume 7, your writing has been really fucking good. I forgot if he wrote episode 6 of this volume with the Cinder backstory, but again, that's kind of fixed itself because it did have a payoff in the end with Watts, you know, basically backhanding Cinder verbally. So yeah, kudos to the 3 of them for this episode. This episode was really fucking good. The Ruby Yang shit was good. The Renora shit was good. The Crow Robin shit was good. Marrow is like a fucking best boy now, or he's been a best boy. Winter, I think it's kind of like seeing the light. It was like, yeah, I don't know, it's fucking crazy. And then Cinder, I'm actually thinking they might. No, I don't think they'll off Cinder. No, they shouldn't off-send her. This should be her comeback. And I do remember, I think like Aaron tweeted like something about like Blake screaming. So I'm wondering what the fuck that's gonna be because I don't think they're gonna blow up Mantle. I think Mantle might be safe, but I don't know. If you can, if the show can make me speculate, it's doing something right. Because I remember in like Volume 7, I was kind of sort of speculating, but prior volumes, I was not speculating like hardly at all. I don't think, at least, or I wasn't speculating in a way that made not made sense, but that like had grounds for being speculated. If that makes any fucking sense at all, and I don't think it does. But if it does to you, then great. You message sent, message received, message understood. But yeah, so I've got a long ass drive ahead of me. I've been talking for the better part of 30, 45 minutes in the good old state of Texas. But no, seriously, I have a long drive ahead of me. I'm gonna get some food in my system. I've got I've got a fucking 8 pack of Full Throttle. I was like, I just need something to get me on the road. And I'm like, okay, I'll just get like 2 Full Throttles. And the only thing they had was an 8 pack, and I'm like, all right, I guess the 8 pack it is. Because I hate Monster. Rockstar tastes like fucking ass. And I'm not really an energy drink guy. Like I will drink them to keep me awake. For like long haul drives. But yeah, anyways, great episode. Next to no complaints other than, my kind of friendship power. Yay. But anyway, folks, I hope you have a good one, and I will see you all next time.